Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Factorio tutorial Let's Play. In the last episode, we brought iron or resources off the bus to make red and green science automator. We built the science lab automation for it, and we built the logistics mall, which makes all of our logistic items that we're going to need. So today, we're going to be making 3 more shops, which is essentially just a mall, but smaller. We're going to be making 3 shops for 3 important things that we're going to need. Circuits, which is going to have one shop for making all the things we need for circuits. Production, which is going to be all the stuff we need for production. That's basically like our general shop. It has miners, drills, furnaces, that kind of stuff. And then we'll have a train shop, which is our last shop, which is everything trains. So the first one we have here is the circuit shop. Now you can find these blueprints all over the place. This is the one I use. It's my favorite. Just it produces all the stuff. It's short. Most of them are extremely similar. There's not really much difference. You can find any of these really easily. So this is the first shop, which is the circuit shop. So first thing we'll do is place down the crafters for the assembly machines for everything we're going to need, and then the power poles. Okay. Then we need to put down the chests for the outputs, and then we'll see what we're making. Start another research, and here we'll go ahead and place down the belts, and we'll figure out what we're making and what they all need. So, in this one we're going to make a few things. We have red and green wires, which is just 2 essentially different wires for each of the circuit networks. You can have 2 separate circuit networks, one with red wires, one with green wires. I'm going to research the tool, I'll show you that in a second. And then we need, we're going to make programmable speakers in case we need. We probably won't need these, but we'll have them. And then we'll also have our different combinators. And yeah, all these 3 different combinators, which are all things. I honestly don't know much about circuits. I honestly hardly ever use them. I only make the shop because there's one blueprint that I use that has circuits in them. So I don't actually do anything with circuits. Personally, whenever I play. You don't really need circuits to complete the game. You can completely ignore them. That's what I've always done. I honestly have no idea how to use circuits. So we'll just make sure that we have everything here. Now, I just researched tool belt, which unlocks the second area right here. It's a second row of slots, which is basically what we're going to do is we're going to use that for our upgraded belts. So we'll have red belts here, red underground belts, red splitters. We'll have 2 different types of inserters and different stuff in here. A lot of advanced sewing machines right there, you know, different things. But you have an extra hotbar, which is very nice to have. So now we're going to figure out how to do this. This line is only taking off this one, so it must be copper. So we'll start by lining in the copper. Make sure you balance the belt afterwards. And send copper in here. There, copper going to that one. Now the program speakers need green circuits and iron as well as the copper things. So green circuits and iron. These both take off of this, which is green circuits. These take off only green circuits, and these also take off only green circuits. So that means this is going to be green circuits and this is going to be iron. So we'll start with the iron because it's quicker. So make sure you balance your belt afterwards. Next is green circuits. And just make sure we balance the belt afterwards. And it's that simple to go ahead and finish the shops. And this will all start having stuff that pours into these chests on the output. So these output chests will fill up, and we'll have those done. So that's our first shop, which is a circuit shop. Next we have the production shop, which is our general needs, our power connectors, our science labs, that kind of stuff. Just random different things that we might need. So we'll put it here, and then cut these ones off. So we'll start by putting in the assembling machines. First we have the power, then we have steel furnaces, miners, these which are used to craft other things. We have this for oil, which is starting for oil. We have the oil miners, we have the chemical plants, these radars, and labs. So different stuff we'll need to use later. We just want to have to start setting up for them. So we want to have them start crafting before we need them. So we'll have a good surplus. Now fill in the belts. Then the chest. And then the inserters. make sure you guys have something researching. And that should finish off these. Now let's see what we need. So these 3 things you'll need. So this belt is gonna either have steel or bricks or both. Now these both need steel. So there's at least one of these is gonna be, at least one thing off this is gonna be steel. And the other thing these needs copper, which is gonna go from here. This also grabs off that, which means that's gonna need steel or this is gonna have copper and then steel or steel or bricks. We could have copper and steel here and then just bricks down there. So this has green circuits and iron, which means this most is likely iron. Yes, this should be completely iron. Let me replace this over because we lost one of the shops there. So this should be completely iron. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is completely iron. So this one will be completely iron, which we'll go ahead and fill that one in first. Make sure we balance our belt afterwards, so we have iron going in. That's good. Now this needs green circuits as well. This one, or the other things it draws off this needs green circuits. It also needs steel. We know green circuits and steel so far. Green circuits and steel. Green circuits and steel, which means this should be green circuits and steel. This one should be copper and bricks, and that should be everything. So we'll start by doing a half belt of each. So we do green circuits on half of the belt, like this. Make sure we balance the belt afterwards, and then we'll have to bring in these right here. So we need to pull this under. This has to go underground, so we'll have to start the thing here, there, and then this one can go underground as well. 2 right here, and this one there, and then balance the belt afterwards. It says green circuits and steel. Then this one will have copper and stone bricks. Copper for these, and then stone bricks for that. So half belt of copper, make sure we balance the belt afterwards, make sure we pull it to where it only goes into half. And since this is covering a large area, we'll use undergrounds from this point on. And then bricks, we need to split it here, and then take the coal and put that underneath. So now this will have the copper and the stone bricks that it needs for everything here. So now these should slowly begin to fill up, all fill up. These things should be crafted. This needs this, we forgot that, okay, there we go. Those will slowly fill up now. As soon as these get stone bricks, they'll start working. So now we have one more shop left. So we have our circuits done, and we have all their stuff for power, smelting, mining, pipes, oil, and science labs and raiders. Next, we have one more shop, which is the train shop. We'll need trains later. They're pretty useful. I do use them a good amount, so we'll go ahead and put this down. And we're out of green and red science. We'll have to make blue or black science soon. The first one we should be making is black science because it is easier to make. But before we get into science, we're going to go ahead and finish this shop up here. First, we'll place down all of these selling machines, and then all of the power poles. Then all of our chests. We're gonna need a steel chest for this one, because we need a lot of rails, so we'll have a big chest for it. And then we'll go ahead and put down the inserters. Put this one here. These two. Output, grab, output, grab, output. There we go, those are done. We need to make sure we hook up power to it, and then we can do the belts. Okay, that layer bolt is done. Now we have this one, which these two just need to be straight belts. So. belt's done, and now we can look at what we're making. So, we're making the 2 types of rail signals, which I'll explain once we get into those. We'll make the 2 types of rail signals. These are used to craft other things. We have the train part, the moving train part. We have the cargo, what are they called? Cargo wagons. Then we have the pumps, which pumps liquids. Then we have the fluid wagons. We have the fluid containers. Train stops for automation. Lights. These are used to craft the rails, which we're going to need a good amount of. So this needs 2 things: stone and then steel, and then these rods. So we'll get these rods from here. So we know that stone, and since it draws from both, we know that stone's going to be on one and steel's going to be on the other. This needs stuff out of here, which is neither stone nor steel, but it needs iron as well as these, and then green circuits, which means this is probably going to be green circuits and irons. We know there's definitely going to be at least iron on this row. This one needs iron. We know that these need steel, and these are all drawing from this row, which also needs steel, which means this is most likely going to have steel on it. So we have steel there, we have iron there. This one draws from the steel here, takes fluid wagon, or those, takes pipes, which will be off those, gears, which will also be off those, so those won't be there. Let's see. Pumps need engine units. Engine units we haven't made yet, but that's okay, we'll add those in afterwards. We need these, which need steel, as well as engines and green circuits. Steel, which only takes off this, which means that engines or green circuits will be over here. This one needs iron and gears. We know that this one's going to be iron, which means this one has to have green circuits on it. Which means since this one we know is going to have green circuits, and this one's drawing from it too, that means this one will have to be green circuits and steel. So you know this one will be half green circuits, half steel. This, then balance it, then this, and then actually I realize now that I don't even have to do this like this. Okay, green circuits and steel are both going into this belt, and then what does this belt need? This one needs engines, and this one needs engines. Now that those are off it, so this one will be engines, half stone. We don't have engines yet, but we will. Engines are going to be the next thing we make, and they're going to be right here, so we can go ahead and put this down here. And we need to pull it down all the way down to here, because the things in this is in the way. Actually, we could do... No, that wouldn't do anything. Okay. And then we need to break these out of the way real quick. We need to have half thing of steel, and then we'll have these drawn off here, which loop up here into this. Then we'll have these, this going down to here, this one going down to here, and then stone will be coming right up there, and then we'll have the engines which come right here down into there. I'm going to go ahead and extend the bus. I'm out of belts, but that's okay because we're not... Actually, we will need a few more belts. I'll just craft a few because we're not going to need much. Now, these ones need iron. This needs iron. This needs iron. This needs iron. This needs iron. Also gears. This one needs iron and engines. We get pipes from up here and engines from down there. These, which made their gears and pipes both from there. This needs iron. These all need iron. So iron's only is up here, and that'll be everything because this top row will be crafted by these. So now we make sure to balance our belt afterwards, and we put iron on the bus. That will make everything except for a few things. That'll make everything except for these and these, which is the locomotives and the pumps. Both of those need engines to craft, which will make engines in the next episode. So in the next episode, we're going to make sure we're going to go up here, and we're going to make engines, and then bring them down onto the bus right here. And we're going to put those immediately on the bus, which we'll use for these and a variety of other things. Now we've finished writing green science, all of the things with writing green science, and that'll be the conclusion of the video. Today, in the recap, we made 3 shops: the circuit shops for all our things circuits, the production shop for all things production, and the train shop for all things trains. We brought in stuff from off the bus, and we prepped for getting engines onto the bus. Have a nice day. See you all later.